So the year is 1994. I just got transferred to San Diego, California, and I'm happy. I got me a C school. The Navy, for a welding rate, you have 3 C schools. These are very prestigious. You have 4954, 4955, 4956. I qualify for 2 of them. I'm going to be a 4954 and a 4955. The main reason for me wanting to do this is because they were giving $19,000. Now you gotta understand, I'm like 23 years old. It's the early 90s. $19,000 was a lot of money. And when I tell you I was ass out at the time being the E4, my ex-wife didn't want to go find a job because looking at all the NWA video, Crips and Bloods. You know, back then we didn't have no internet. So, you know, you had to go physically go out and go look for jobs. So being from Mississippi, Skeleton Gang culture. But at some point I was like, you better join one of them. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. The Crips and Blood, the Mexicans, whoever got a job. You can join our gang for the little rascal. I don't give a fuck. I just need some help. At this point, we eating spaghettis and little smoking wieners every goddamn other day. So whatever. So I can't wait to get done with this C school because I need that $19,000. Unfortunately for me, there was a piece of shit human who was the lead instructor for us. His name was J.C. Pittman. This dude, he was so narcissistic and arrogant. He would say shit like, the Navy mourned the day that I retired. Because, you know, this is like 1994. He retired in the late 80s, and he would say that shit. He would introduce himself like that at quarter. I'm J.C. Pittman. Motherfucker, we know you. We know you. I'm J.C. Pittman. You know, the Navy mourned the day that I left the Navy, that I retired. He was keep saying that shit all the fucking time. Well, J.C. Pittman was a brother, and initially, you know how it is, black folks, when you see a black person in a position of authority, you're like, oh, thank God. Hell no. Hell no. J.C. Pittman was a retired senior chief, and he was one of them brothers. Anybody been in the military, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. He was one of them black people who was ultra ate up and conservative, voted Republican, and he hated black people, especially black men. He almost went out of his way to try to embarrass young black men in front of white folks. He would go extra hard on young black men. This was J.C. Pittman. I hated that son of a bitch. So on my written exams, I'm getting all A's. But when we get out to the practicals, to doing the actual plates, I'm struggling. Not because I can't weld, but this motherfucker be behind me talking crazy. Welding is a steady process, right? You have to be very steady, very quiet, this, that, and other. And I got this goddamn chirping ass parrot behind me talking crazy to me all the fucking time. And you got your welding hood on, so I don't know when he coming in the booth and when he not, because my helmet's down, everything's dark. I'm focused on my puddle. Try to get my beads straight. So all of a sudden, I imagine you in deep concentration, you hear, God damn, son, and it fuck you up now. You done fucked the bead up. You got porosity. You got to stop, grind it. So I didn't get behind. It's gotten so bad to where it was down to about 3 of us left in that section. The whole class had moved on. Now imagine that now. I'm about to fuck up this $19,000 because this motherfucker keep fucking with me. I let him get in my head. It's my fault. I let him get in my head. At that point, I ain't give a damn about the next. I was like, this motherfucker fuck up my $19,000. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker ass. I done went out there and see what kind of car he drive. He drive one of them old style Cadillac with the slope trunk. I done took this motherfucker license plate down. I'm telling you how fucked up he got me. I think he stayed somewhere up La Jolla, some spot up there. I'm trying to find out desperately. I'm asking a little question where this dude stay, because if I fucking wash out because he fucking with me and I lose his $19,000, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. And I'm gonna do whatever the fuck time or whatever in the brig or whatever, and then you're gonna send me home, because they gotta think. At this point, I only been in the Navy 4 or 5 years. I don't really care about, you know, retiring. You know, at this point, comedy is not even on my radar. I learned the skill. I have the A school, so I get out and I go weld and move on with my life. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get this motherfucker. So the final straw, the motherfucker come in the booth. I'm on my last plate. If I fail this plate, I'm gone. I'm fucking welding. I done got to the point so bad to where, you know, you work, you repair, you work, you repair, you work, you repair. I done got to the point to where my plate is so thin, my back strip is so thin to where it ain't nothing to repair. He bring his ass in there, scare that shit out of me, saying some shit like, damn, son, you need to take up basket weaving. And I blow through the plate. I tell you, I went to slanging shit out that fucking booth all across the fucking floor. I was so goddamn mad. I was like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm telling people, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. I swear to God. Because at this point, I ain't got shit to lose. And, you know, and anybody know me from previous videos, mother used to call me Calm Down Hunt. Calm down, Hunt. Man, fuck that motherfucker. Like, I'm there. It got so bad in my booth to where he wrote me off as, like, I was going to fail. And him leaving me alone was all I needed. I came back, fetched that fucking plate, sent that shit to NDT. My shit was down there spotless. After I blew a hole through that motherfucker, moved on to the next section. When I got to the next section, this is what I say too about you having black instructors who hate black people, who are self-hating. I had a lesser instructor. Mr. Williams was a white guy. Mr. Williams, very helpful, very nice man. He was retired Navy too, and he would teach us all types of little techniques. And one of the techniques he would teach us when we was welding pipes and sockets was you take a wire, like a clothes hanger wire, a little smaller, and you tie it around there. You hook your pinky finger in it, and you slowly rotate as you weld it, and it helps you keep your hand steady. J.C. Pittman came through that. He didn't do that for none of them white boys. He came through that for us. Seen we have it in it, ripped all that shit out and threw it away. Told myself, that ain't how you weld. Which is bullshit, because when you in the field welding, you do whatever the fuck you got to do to get the shit done. So whatever, not here to that. So I'm back with the rest of the class. He can't focus on me. And so he's leaving me to my own devices. And I'm stopped going to him. I'm going to the white instructor. You know what I'm saying? For questions, this, that, and other. I ended up blowing by everybody in that fucking class, 4954. Top of the class. Went on to 4955, top of the class there. So I'm top of the class, right? I still want to kill this motherfucker. I'm at the point I still want to do something to this dude. Let me tell you how dirty this motherfucker was. He didn't even come to any of our graduations. But it was bittersweet because Clinton, funk ass, got in office and did all them fucking cuts to the military during that time. And even though I graduated top of the class, they took my ass away. So to this day, the ass whooping that was reserved for J.C. Pittman, I want to give it to Bill Clinton. I need my $19,000.